Dear ones, I am Archangel Michael. Starting a new week. I have noticed that many of you have been doing the tasks constantly. No, I'm not going to say that this isn't good for each of you, it is, but I would like you to do it from the heart. Not because I passed. Let the past task become a habit, not an obligation. Ah, the Archangel passed. So I have to do it every day. No, I never said that. The tasks are to be done whenever you want, they are all there. So don't make it an obligation, this has to come from the heart, this has to become a habit, not an obligation. Everything that is done thanks to you has no value, because deep inside that movement is not good, it is not pleasing to you, you are doing it to please someone else, not yourself. So it's not worth it. Everything has to be done from the heart. You understand that that movement is good for you, and you are doing it because you want to. Oh, what if I don't feel like doing any tasks? No problem, what did I explain? These are not procedures. The procedures, we can say, were mandatory in his journey, the tasks were not. You do it if you want, if you think it is good, if you think it will bring some benefit. It is clear that those who complete all the tasks and make them a habit, it is obvious that they will be evolving, they will be changing in relation to those who do nothing. But it is not mandatory, much less that they be done daily. By the end of the year, how many tasks will I have completed? And will you do them all daily? Impossible. Don't also want to be perfect in everything. Ah, because the Archangel passed by, I will do them all. No, you won't, because there will come a point when you won't be able to do them all anymore. So be balanced, my brothers, know exactly what day to do, and it's not a matter of the day, it's a matter of the moment. If at that moment you are living, one of those tasks that I gave you applies, great, put it into practice, just at that moment, it doesn't have to be the whole day. That's why I tell you, that these tasks, the objective is for them to become a habit, not an obligation, so that you always do it, from time to time, but do it whenever it fits the application of that task. So it's balance, my brothers, balance. You continue to be extremely exaggerated. So balance yourself. Nothing in excess is good, neither adoration nor respect, because excessive respect ends up becoming submission, it ends up forgetting yourself, you only think about others. So my brothers, balance, everything has to be in balance. I hope you understood. As I said, for those who are entering now, there is no obligation to do anything else, because today the energies are different, the very energies that are arriving are cleaning people, they are modifying people. So there is no longer any need for those procedures you did. There is only one procedure, which many have asked, which is the notebook, what should I do? No, you don't have to go through that whole process that you did back there. It's the name of each family unit, on a page in the notebook. I don't know the whole name, put the first name. I don't know the other people's names, put the number of people who live in the house. Put animals, put friends, put neighbors, put relatives, whoever you want. The purpose of the notebook is to reserve a place on the train that goes to the fifth dimension, so that you can all be together in the same carriage, so that you don't feel lonely. This is the goal, so that at the right time, all of you are brought together and can go through the entire process together, giving each other strength. This is the purpose of that notebook. No, you don't need to put a glass of water, you don't need anything, just write and put the notebook there in a corner, in a blessed corner. It's not like putting a bunch of rubbish at the bottom of a drawer, in a room. This is a blessed notebook, it is a notebook that contains the names of people who are going to the fifth dimension, who are proposing to go to the fifth dimension. It is not guaranteed that everyone there will go, because it will depend on each person's vibration. But you are already guarding their place, that's what's important. You are already doing something for them, it doesn't matter if they wake up today or in a year, they already have a guaranteed place. So the notebook is enough, Write the names and leave it on an altar, in a blessed place, in a place where it can take on the energies that are arriving and can have its function. Of course, if you are making that notebook, I am seeing everything, or you forget that I am connected to each one of you who is here. So I know I have to deal with that notebook. You don't need to do anything. So you can make a list of 10 wishes and put them in there, without any problem. Ah, but I don't know many people, there will be few people in the notebook. It's okay, it's you, you're alone in the world, you don't know anyone, you don't want to involve anyone, you want to be isolated. Very well, the notebook will only have your name. Ready? No problem, put your wish list there. So my brothers, things have simplified, things are much simpler, because the energies are arriving with much more strength. You no longer have the energy grid that you had last year. Then the energies pass straight through, reaching all of you intensely. Today I won't talk about Sananda's letters, tomorrow I will talk again, and I will talk about letter number 6. I'm here today just to talk a little, exchange ideas a little. Remember that I told you to stop assimilating the suffering of others. This is a very delicate subject and many cannot understand it. Many continue to think that they have to suffer, because the other person is suffering, because otherwise God will find me insensitive, God will find me bad, God will find me bad, because I don't care about other people's suffering. I have to insist on this matter, my brothers. Why do I have to insist on this matter? I have been telling you for some time now that the changes that will come will not be easy. No one can say I never said that. I always repeat this. These changes will affect many people, each in their own time, each in their own choice. As I think you often forget the things I say, I will repeat, every soul incarnated on this planet, at this moment, made a choice. First, do not go through the event in the physical body. Very good. This soul will be taken and treated appropriately, so that if it deserves it, it will reach the 5th dimension as a spirit. Very well. Second, the soul chose not to evolve, because it doesn't believe in any of this. I think it's all nonsense. She wants to continue resonating with the 3rd dimension. Very good. She also won't go through the event, but she also won't be taken to be treated, to move to Quinta. She will go somewhere else, she will take that tram that is already leaving full every day. No, the tram will not just happen up front, it is already happening, the tram has been stacked up every day, all the time. The platforms are full of souls waiting for the moment to leave, to continue resonating all this 3rd dimension movement elsewhere. Another choice, the soul decides to pass through the physical body, experience the event, participate in it, see, feel what this change will be like. I can say that this is the choice of the majority of you, who are here now listening to me. Because the majority who resonate with the things that are said, in relation to the events to come, is because they chose to go through it. However, there is also the path of each of these souls who chose this. Many have changed their minds, many no longer want to pass through the physical body. The decision is accepted, they will pass as spirit, no problem. As there are also those who chose not to pass, and along the way changed their minds, now they want to too. All choices are being respected. So come on, when you see a brother dying, do you know what his choice was? Do you know what that soul's journey was like in this life? What did it attract, what did it emanate, do you know? No, none of you know. So why suffer for the death of another? What if it was his choice, of that soul? You would have to be grateful that his choice is being respected. It is already going to be treated for evolution, he is already much further ahead than you, and if he goes on the tram, it's a choice of his soul, of his walk, you also have nothing to do with it. Why do I insist on this subject? Imagine, that many on your planet will have to take the tram, the verb is that they will be forced to take the tram. Why? Because they won't stay here. All those who resonate with Tercera and think this is all nonsense, want to continue like this, will have to take the tram. So I ask you, how many people will take the tram? Let's say. I'll give you an example, we are preparing the event for a week from now. My brothers, listen to what I'm saying, don't go around saying, I said the event is in a week, I'm giving an example. So how are these people going to get on the tram? Is one going to die here, another one there, at a snail's pace, or are we going to have to take these people all at once? Realize, there is not much time, and you are not just a few, you are many. So what do you think it will be like? Unfortunately, for many people to die at the same time, some things have to happen on a large scale, so that the number is large, at the same time. So when I tell you, don't suffer the suffering of others, if you continue with this procedure, for each brother who dies, you cry, you end up suffering, crying, my brothers, you will end up going on that tram, you will be picked up by the tram. Why? Because you are not accepting your brother's choice. When I tell you that it won't be easy, it's because it won't be easy. You will have to be very strong. So every day I'm repeating this here, stop suffering other people's suffering. You need to be strong. You can be supportive, that's what you can and should do, regardless of whether that brother caused that. No, it doesn't matter, it's not you who will judge them. Be supportive, give a plate of food, give water, give clothes, whatever you can. Perfect. This is the action you have to take, not suffer for them. Then many may say, then I'll have to turn my heart into ice. Yes, you will have to turn your hearts into ice, so that you do not suffer. Remember, suffering is not good energy, it is a low vibration energy, because you create the suffering. So that's what I say, if you start to emanate a lot of suffering, you will change transport, you will miss the train ticket and go to the tram. Because you are not accepting the normal path of each soul. So start doing this exercise. Things are still pleasant, the numbers are still very insignificant, but they will increase over time, and this will also start to cause a certain panic in people, because no one is stupid. When things really start to repeat themselves, with a fairly high frequency, people will start to notice that something is strange. And if you also let yourself get caught up in these feelings, in this wave of panic, it won't be good for you either. In short, how should you behave? If you are here, resonating with what I say, following this path, you are evolved souls. So simply understand that you have a mission. No, you're not just going to pass by, for now I'm going to say this, guys, let's all go to the train, and stay there and wait. No, I'm not preparing this army to become an army of bananas. You will have big missions to accomplish, which is precisely to bring those who were in doubt, I will, I won't, you try to convince them, show them how good it is to evolve, and not to be afraid, because many do not enter this journey because fear. So this will be the mission of each one of you, you were not chosen for nothing, my brothers, you are not in this group for nothing, I did not name you my warriors of light for nothing, I know each one of you, and I know how capable each of you is. I just ask that you stay intact, stay strong, like a good soldier. The feeling that must prevail in you is solidarity, love in trying to help a brother in need. Not crying for him, not feeling his pain, but helping him get up, that's the mission, not crying in the corners, watching the news and tears flowing. Please stop this, everyone made a choice, everyone has their own path. I hope that each one of you who is listening to me now makes a reflection. If you want to help, you should, now don't suffer other people's suffering, because you will be harming yourself. You will be going back a good chunk of that road that you have already walked, because your vibrations will drop. As I've said before and I'll say it again, I never said it would be easy. Then many may think, but how are we going to be separated from the rest of the people when going to the tram? That's a good question, this is a good question. Each of you who has your mission, has guardians around you, has very powerful beings of light around you, and if you have a mission to fulfill here on this planet, before the ascension, you will fulfill your mission. No matter if the world around you falls, no matter if everyone around you dies, you will stand. There goes the trust and faith of each one of you. This is where you will be put to the test of the size of your faith, the size of your trust, because nothing will happen to you. Now if you don't think so, if you think you're going to be in that cake, and you're going to die along with them, we will respect what you are emanating. Is easy? No, it's not, I never said it would be. So what do you have to do? You have to trust, as you have up until now, in everything I have said here, in all the things that have already been said here, and move forward, always stronger, not letting yourself be defeated by anything, even if the world is falling around you, you are there firm. This is what I want from you, and this is what I need you to do. I didn't name you warriors of light for nothing. A good soldier fights, he is not afraid. No, it is not a physical fight, as you see in wars, no, it is a fight against everything that will come around you, it will be a fight against yourself, against everything that you were taught to feel, and that you can no longer feel. To feel pity. This feeling is horrible, feeling sorry for a brother. What is feeling sorry? It's suffering for him, it's suffering his pain, and nothing else. In addition to bringing bad energy to yourself, you emanated it to the universe, that he is a poor thing, you said that, he's a poor guy. And then that egregore of this energy starts to fill up, and as he also thinks he is a poor thing, what will happen? He will attract this same egregore that you created, and he will become more and more a poor thing. So, instead of you doing good for him, you are harming him even more, understand this. That's what I've already said here, you want to do something, very well, send light, send balance, may the forces of the universe come together to help this brother get up. Look at the wonder you emanated into the universe. You are emanating all sorts of good things, so that he gets up, that's right, that's action, that's prayer. May he have the strength to get up, may he find the way to get up, yes, that's what you can do. Then many have asked me here, to do meditations, to help the brothers. No, I won't. So what is the difference between Australia and what is happening here in your country, because of the rain? In Australia it was Gaia who was suffering, I asked for Gaia, this is the difference. So there is no meditation together. I'm going to do a 30-second meditation, in which I'm going to send light and lots of love to the brothers who need it, it's over. What am I going to talk about? I'm going to tell this brother to find a new house, a new job, no, this is everyone's journey. So if you want to help with your prayers, ask the universe to send good energy to these brothers, so that they can rise up. Ready? You will be doing a lot, that's all. Don't try to ask them for things. The universe knows what each of them deserves, and why they went through what they did there. Nobody goes through this kind of thing for nothing. Each one is in the right place, at the right time, according to what you emanate. No, it's not destiny, God planned it. No, our Father or Mother God did not plan anything. You are where you chose, on your journey, that's all. I hope you understand, because for many, I'm not able to get this into my mind. You continue to suffer, and you keep looking for information, you keep looking for news. You didn't understand anything. So, that's the only thing I'm going to say to end this video, anyone who suffers the suffering of others will lose their train ticket. I'm not fooling anyone. Want to help? Be supportive, do not suffer the suffering of others. If you haven't read letter 6 yet, do so today, because tomorrow I'll talk about it. I am Archangel Michael. I am here, making this army of warriors of light truly become an army of strong and fighting soldiers.